What if your narcissistic co-parent works at their school? What kind of advantage does this give them during your custody battle? I'm responding to Romeo XX1111's comment to one of our videos where the other parent works at the school. This is something that can become problematic, and there are things to watch out for. One of the important things about when they're working at the school is if you're trying to document why this is a problem, you're looking for things that show that it is indeed a problem. It may not be a problem, but if it is, then these are the things you're looking for. Did they force your children to go to that school, even though it's not best for them? It's too long of a distance. It doesn't quite fit their needs, that type of thing. You're going to want to be sure to use data points to show why that's true. Are they causing them to stay later? Are they pulling them out of the class? What's going on inside of the school that is taking up your child's time? So look at whether they're keeping them late or pulling them out of class. Additionally, are they appearing an awful lot? Is there any way to find out that the other parent is sticking their head in a lot in the classroom so that there are disruptions? These sort of like, oh, I was just stopping by the classroom. I thought I'd poke my head in and talk to everybody. I'm not just looking at my kid. I'm talking to everybody, when really that's their way of making their presence known. Is your child speaking of that happening a lot? If so, how often? Now, all of these things that you're finding out what's going inside the school cannot be done in this interrogation type of way. It has to be part of a conversation. You have to sound like you're supporting it because it's important for your child in the first place anyway, for their mental health, of course. But the second thing is that you don't want your kid to close down. You don't want any part of alienation to be happening to the best of your ability. So that's something you need to consider. Another thing you need to look at is it affecting grades at all? Is there anything going in either direction? Either they're being pushed too hard to look good because, hey, my child is in this school and I want them to get all A's, so your child's under too much pressure. Or is your child not good at a subject, yet suddenly they're getting nothing but A's in spite of the fact that they say, I didn't even do the homework, this is great. You have to wonder what's going on there. That's not great for a child either. And then, of course, there's the idea that your parent will say, since I'm working there, I'll just take them to their next thing. I'm there already. I'm this, I'm that. And the thing of it is that if they are there already, then you really need to work out and figure out, well, if they're going to be taking them when I was going to, is that going to be better for the kiddo? But if it's not going to be better for the kiddo, what can you say that makes sense? You can say, well, that's my parenting time, but it's not going to look that good. If you really need to protect your child and give them that space, then you're going to need to have very real, truthful reasons for it. You know, we were going to stop by and do this. I'm taking them to pick up. This is something that we talked about doing together, whatever. And then you can say, since it's my parenting time, I'll do it anyway. So you are saying it's your parenting time, but you're doing it in a casual way. I already had plans, and since it's my parenting time, I'll go ahead and do it anyway. And make sure that you're sticking to that parenting schedule as much as you can. So good luck with this, Romeo, with your situation specific. Thank you for reaching out to us, and everyone, stay strong.